All right, welcome back to Math 700. Here is the video that will introduce you to your Canvas class and introduce you to other questions that you may have about Math 700. So this is my Canvas class that I have open. I'm sharing my screen with you. So when we go remote, you'll get used to what this looks like. But so welcome to Math 700. There's a few things let's look at real quick. I'm going to put these on and hopefully I can see what I'm talking about. On the left-hand side here in Canvas, you'll notice that says home and attendance, grades, and modules. Modules is going to be one of the main things that you're going to work with the whole time. So you're going to need to get real familiar with the link to find your modules. All right. The rest of this main page, there's actually quite a bit of information on it. We'll come down here to the buttons. Right now, I don't have the Hawks button learning, but it will take you directly to your modules. So when you first click on it, you're going to come where it says the Hawks Learning Single Sign-On. That's where you're going to go to log into your Canvas every day. And every day after class when you do your homework. So like I said, get real familiar with modules because you're going to go to that Hawks single sign-on. As we go through it, it's going to have you update your Canvas profile. There's a quiz, and it asks you all questions about what's in the syllabus and what the class is about and stuff. And then your first assignment is to introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, and we will go from there, okay? So that is first off, a little bit what modules will look like, okay? When you need something to do to put yourself to sleep, here is a little introduction of my family and I. We love this area and we have called it home now since 2001. So we quite enjoy it. The About the Course tells you what we cover, but let's go in here to the syllabus for a little bit. Here's our syllabus page and it has links right here. So it will tell you, yes, we will have face coverings. We will wear them in class. We've been asked to, so we will. Everybody wants to know how am I graded? What's my grade going to be? Well, right here is your grades. 15% of your grade is going to be attendance. Your Hawks learning is 25%. Now, let me back up to attendance. I know that if you don't feel well, you're not supposed to come to class. So your attendance is basically going to be, if your homework is caught up, then you will be marked in attendance. So I would come to class as often as you can. Don't abuse the COVID thing, but come to class as often as you can, get the help that you can get so that you don't get stuck and get frustrated, because that's what happens with math. So anyway, your Hawks content is 25%. That's your homework. That's where you learn things. That's what you practice in. Then we have our exams. Our exam dates are set. Our test prep will be our test reviews. And it's exactly what it is it prepares you for a test. And then our final exam. Now, in order for you to move on to Math 800 or Math 850, you have to receive higher than a C- in this class and on the final. So it will benefit you greatly to stay up on assignment, stick with being caught up, meet the deadlines and the due dates, because that's where you're going to get the most percentage out of your points. And that's how you're going to see all of the material that's in the course before you have to take the final. If you fall behind, you're going to be tested on stuff that you haven't even seen before. And so you're going to run into a struggle with that. So just advice that I'm throwing out there for the years that I have been teaching. So I hope you pay attention and heed it and do it. So here's what you need, okay? Textbook. There is a textbook available. I do not recommend that you buy it. Everything that you need, I give you handouts for, and you can take notes on those. Make sure you bring a lot of scratch paper that you can work your problems on. Your calculator. This is a calculator that you are required to have. It's the TI-30XS. It is fantastic for doing fractions and mixed numbers. So this calculator will become like your best friend. So make sure you have one because you're going to want to. Trust me, it's a wonderful calculator, and it's under $20. So you can get it at the bookstore, you can get it at Walmart, you can get it online. You can price check all you know around, but I've seen them anywhere between $15 and $20. So they're out there. Make sure you bring one on the first day of class and be ready to roll with those. Anyway, there's the testing center hours. There's the math lab hours available for you, which is in the Noyes building. I don't have any exam review materials loaded yet, but that's where you'll find them. So here are our modules. So we can click this. It will take us down here to our modules of our Unit 1 and Unit 2. Excuse me. That's everything that you need to have covered before your first exam. And then I have it broke up into everything that needs to be done before the second exam. So that's a little bit about Math 700. That's a little bit about Canvas. There is a button right here that says Getting Started with Hawks. It will walk you through how to get started. There's a handout that walks you step by step on how to create an account with Hawks and go right from there. So take a little bit of time, look around in Canvas, get familiar with it, especially the modules button and the Hawks button, you know, single sign-on, because that's where you're going to spend a lot of time. So welcome to Math 700, and I hope we have a great semester.